Hello, my name is Grandin Gill, and I am the Academic Director of the Doctorate of Business Administration program offered by the University of South Florida's Muma College of Business. This is one of a series of videos about the Muma DBA program and about DBA programs in general. In this video, we are going to look specifically at the curriculum offered by the Muma DBA program. Let's begin by looking quickly at the overall structure of the program. So, the program has residency sessions that meet all day, Friday and Saturday, one weekend each month. The spring semester, which is essentially the first two quarters, have meetings in January, February, March, April, and May. The fall semester has meetings in August, September, October, November, and December. There are no classes in June or July, but we will be holding a conference probably in late June most years that we will encourage DBA participants to attend. Now, in addition to the weekend residencies, there is substantial online content between classes. Normally, this content will involve 10 to 15 hours of work each week throughout the year, and there is no group work to speak of assigned outside of class. In class, we'll do a lot of group activities, but between sessions, it's just too hard to manage the logistics of everyone's schedule, and the executives attending our program know how to work in groups, so we don't need to teach that to you. So that it's individual work, though sometimes it will involve things like doing peer reviews of each other's work. Finally, we have requirements to attend academic conferences. One of the major goals of this program is to act as a bridge between research and practice. And one of the ways we can best convince you that academics are very different from practitioners is to have you observe academics in their natural habitat, which is a research conference, and you'll discover just how different we really are. The three conferences can be met in a variety of different ways, as the candidates will be able to choose what conferences they want. They simply have to be approved by the program director, and the local conference that we host in June can count as one of the three conferences, but we'll only let that count once. You may, however, attend it as many times as you want. We also provide you a budget of $6,000 to fund your attendance to these conferences. So that's included with your tuition. And what that will normally do is support maybe a couple of U.S. conferences and even one international conference. Now it's time for a quick overview of the program year by year. So in your first year, you are going to have 24 credits. That's true of all 3 years, and it's all going to be coursework. So each semester will be divided in half, and the midpoint month, which would be March in the spring and October in the fall, you will transition from one pair of classes to a second pair of classes. So each course will essentially last about 2 months in duration, and you'll always have two courses running in parallel, switching in the middle of the semester. Now, in the second year, for the first semester and a half, it proceeds exactly the same way as the first year. The only difference is in the summer of your second year, you will be completing a qualifying exam, which is a pre-proposal. Then, in October of the second year, everything changes and we move into dissertation mode. Your committees will be formed and you will be meeting for 4 hours with your committee each Friday. And then On Saturday, you will be attending an issues course. In the case of the fall of your second year and the fall of your third year, that issues course will be an unofficial conference, not an official conference like the one in June, but an unofficial conference where all the graduating candidates will present, and all of the second years will observe. The graduating candidates will also submit a paper to the Muma Business Review, which can be a very short paper or a full paper, and the second year candidates will be doing the peer reviews. In the third year, we will continue to follow the dissertation schedule. So you'll have a 4-hour meeting on Friday, which will either be in the afternoon or in the morning. On Saturday, you will have issues courses. There'll be 3 issues courses in that third year that you as a cohort choose. Faculty will make proposals and you'll vote on them. And then finally, you will have your dissertation defense when you're ready. And this can vary quite a bit. The earliest dissertation defense we've ever had was in February of the third year. And we've had defenses up through December, and people have still graduated on time. If you cannot defend by the end of the third year, you can run over into the next semester or the next year, but we try to minimize this. We build this as a 3-year program, and in our first 2 cohorts, about 85% of the people who started graduated on time. Now, using this excessively colorful graphic, let me quickly go over the different types of courses that you'll be taking and the different type of activities that you'll be engaging in. So in this manila box here, we have what are called core research courses. We've got 5 of these. Research and writing, an introduction to research skills. We've got linear statistical models, which is an elementary statistics course. Research methods, where we look systematically at social science research methods. A qualitative research course, which specifically focuses on qualitative research as opposed to quantitative statistical research. And then finally, multivariate statistics, where we get back to learning some of the tools that you need for quantitative research. The next category of courses is ones that map to USF's strategic focus, which is creativity and analytics. And we've got a course on creativity and innovation and a course on business analytics. The next type of course is what we call our publication courses. And these are courses where the principal activity is writing a paper that would be suitable for publication. The first publication course involves writing a discussion case study, and we've had tremendous success with these being published both in our own journal, the Muma Case Review, but also in the Case Research Journal and presented at the North American Case Research Association Conference. This has proven to be a very popular exercise. The next 2 publication courses really allow you to choose a publication of any type, but we encourage people in this third publication course to try to do something that could potentially contribute to their dissertation. In none of the publication courses are you required to publish, but of course, we're delighted if you submit your work for publication. The next type of course that we have is courses that are proposed by faculty. These are done in blue, and these are normally courses where a faculty member has a very specific research interest or skill that is then put in course form. I have traditionally taught the Informing Science course that leads off the program. We have one of the world's experts in organizational climate who has taught the course here. Strategic analysis is taught by one of the alumni of our program who is an expert in strategy. And sustainability and ethics interviews is a course that was developed by a program director where we actually create and analyze interviews with some of the leading figures in the Tampa Bay area. In yellow, we have the dissertation and proposal courses. These are drawn as slightly wider chevrons because they're 4-credit courses. And in the October through December period of your second year, you normally try to get your proposal completed and defended. And then during your third year, you continue to meet in these courses throughout the year. Even if you have defended your dissertation, you will continue to meet because you can provide valuable feedback to the other members of your dissertation committee. Finally, these purple courses that are a little thinner because they're 2 credits are what we call the issues courses. And as I mentioned in an earlier slide, in the fall, the second half of the fall, we have an issues course where the graduating class presents and the second year class does peer reviews on the dissertation presentations and papers created by the graduating class. The other 3 issues courses are selected by the cohort based upon proposals submitted by faculty members and in some cases alumni and even active students. And very often we get a really good set of proposals. In 2019, for example, we had 19 proposals for dissertation issues courses that run in parallel with the dissertation courses. And these, many of them were really good. It was a shame we only have room for 3 of them. Well, that's our quick overview of the curriculum, and I hope this is helpful as you try to understand our program. Thank you very much for watching this video. If you have any further questions about the Muma program or about DBA programs in general, I hope you will feel free to contact us. The best way to do so is at our email address, muma-dba@usf.edu. Thanks again for watching.